Relationships are built on trust, but what happens when that trust is shattered? Suspicion can creep in like a shadow, casting doubt on everything you thought you knew. Maybe it's the late nights at work, the secretive phone calls, or the sudden change in behavior. These red flags can be agonizing, leaving you feeling lost and alone. Well, you are not alone. Millions of people face the same heartbreak and uncertainty when they suspect infidelity. The pain is real, the questions are endless, and the need for answers is overwhelming. But what if there was a way to uncover the truth? What if you could gain the clarity and peace of mind you deserve? In this video, we'll delve into the fascinating world of private investigators and explore how they catch cheating spouses. We'll reveal their techniques, strategies, and surprising insights, giving you a glimpse into the hidden world of infidelity investigations. So how can a PI help? You see, private investigators are highly trained professionals who specialize in gathering evidence. They use a combination of traditional investigative methods alongside cutting-edge technology to build solid cases for their clients. Their goal isn't just to prove or disprove suspicion. Their goal is to provide their clients with the factual information they need to make informed decisions. One of the most common tools used by private investigators in infidelity cases is surveillance, and we will discuss surveillance and infidelity investigations here in a moment. But surveillance is just the tip of the iceberg. Private investigators also employ various other techniques, including background checks, financial investigations, and interviews. With a background check, the PI can take a deep dive into a subject's past, uncovering hidden assets, secret relationships, or even criminal activity. These things can help not only during the investigation itself, but for legal matters that arise after the investigation has been concluded. This video is sponsored by OREP Insurance and Working PI Magazine. OREP is a leading provider of private investigator liability insurance. Visit orep.org for a quote today. By piecing together the puzzle of someone's life, they can often reveal patterns of deception and infidelity, and this can really go a long way in helping to protect you, your assets, finances, and your future. For instance, a recent study by the American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy found that 25% of married men and 15% of married women admit to having cheated at some point in their marriage. Those statistics are staggering, and they highlight the prevalence of infidelity. Before hiring a PI, there are ethical considerations involved. The world of private investigations is not without its controversies. Critics argue that some practices can be intrusive and violate privacy rights. There's a fine line between gathering evidence and crossing those ethical boundaries. Reputable private investigators adhere to strict ethical guidelines and operate within the bounds of the law. They prioritize respecting individuals' rights while still pursuing the truth. So what does this all mean for you? If you're struggling with suspicions of infidelity, knowing how private investigators work can empower you. This knowledge allows you to make informed decisions about your relationship and your future. Remember, knowledge is power. Understanding the methods used by professionals and uncovering the truth can equip you to navigate difficult situations with greater clarity and confidence. But what are some infidelity warning signs you need to be looking out for? While every situation is unique, certain red flags may indicate infidelity. These can include changes in behavior, increased secrecy, unexplained absences, emotional detachment, or sudden interest in their appearance. It's important to note that these signs alone do not necessarily confirm that your spouse is cheating. Open communication and trust are vital in any relationship. However, if your suspicions continue to mount, seeking professional help from a therapist and a private investigator can provide valuable insights and guidance. Notice I mentioned a therapist there too. You see, the mental backlash from these horrible events in someone's life can creep up suddenly, and then emotions can take over. You need to ensure you can stay calm throughout everything. Think through every word and action you will take, and have a place to go when things get tough. Ultimately, the decision of whether to hire a private investigator is a personal one. It's crucial to weigh the potential benefits against the costs involved, both financially and emotionally. If you choose to move forward, ensure that you select a licensed and reputable investigator with a proven track record. As I mentioned before, most PIs will want to do some level of surveillance on your spouse or partner. This involves discreetly observing a subject's activities over a period of time. The PI may follow them to work, track their movements, and even monitor their online activity. While surveillance may seem like a logical route to go, it can be dangerous, difficult, and costly. The biggest danger of doing surveillance lies in the PI getting made or burned. Based on my experiences, most times when a spouse realizes they are being surveilled, it is easy for them to put the pieces of the puzzle together and know who is having them surveilled and why. And this can lead to allegations of stalking, harassment, and increase the distrust between you and your partner. Surveillance is difficult often too because of all the moving parts involved in a surveillance investigation. Are there children involved? Does the spouse work? Are they watching out for surveillance already? Often, if they are cheating, their subconscious can make them paranoid, nervous, and that can lead to them always watching over their shoulders. Or if their spouse or partner has alluded to suspicions about their activities, that can put them on high alert. And of course, surveillance is expensive. Most infidelity investigators today are going to be charging $125 or more per hour, and that is often with a 4 or 6 hour minimum. On top of those fees, there are other charges like mileage, travel time, report writing time, video editing time, and client consultation time. Another investigative method that is often employed in an infidelity investigation is interviewing. Many times the PI will interview neighbors, co-workers, other family members to try to dig up more information. These interviews are often done as a pretext of some kind to help hide the real reason behind the interview. According to a recent study, effective interviewing techniques can increase the accuracy of witness statements up to 90%. This is why you need to ensure that your PI is trained in these methods. As you can see, hiring a private investigator to investigate infidelity can be beneficial, but there are downsides to watch out for too. If you want to learn more about how a private investigator can help you, then check out this video.